Gemini. Hey, Gemini. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Crystal. This is In My Own World Tarot. And this is the next 48 reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or wherever you have a heavy Gemini placement. Now, Gemini, keep in mind this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with every single Gemini out there. If you are new to my channel, hello, how are you? I pray before each and every one of my readings so that way my energy is protected, your energy is protected as well. If you're returning, thank you so much for returning. You trust me with your energy. I greatly appreciate it. So, Gemini, let's go ahead and get into your reading for the next 48 over the weekend and see what is going on with you. Great God in heaven, please allow me to tap to the energy of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or wherever they have a heavy Gemini placement. Please allow me to relay these messages to the Gemini as accurately and clearly as possible. Please protect my energy during this reading, protect their energy as well. And please continue to bless our lives with peace, abundance, prosperity, and protection. Thank you, amen, and ashe. All right, Gemini. Hey, happy Friday. Alrighty. If you're new to my channel, I break the Gemini next 48 readings up by decan. The first decan being May 21st to May 31st, the second being June 1st to June 10th, and the third being June 11th to June 21st. Customers, you are welcome. And also on Fridays at the end of this, so stay for the entirety of the reading. We're going to go Aries to Pisces to see how the person on your mind is feeling about you, if they're coming toward you, all of the things. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. What's going on with the Geminis for the next 48? What's the overall energy for the first decan Gemini for the next 48? You guys got 10th house, the world. So a lot of you could be traveling here, going online, somewhere you're doing something. The world talks about distance, something at a distance, going at a distance. Also talks about travel here. Some of you may be going to like a concert or a get together this weekend. What's going to happen around this event or this travel? Anything they need to know, anything they need to expect. What's going on with the first decan of Gemini? Anything they need to know or expect? The Empress. Ooh. The Hierophant. Some of you are in your lane. King of Swords. The Star, for real, for real. This is the best deck freaking spread I've seen in a minute. Page of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. Some of you are so fixated. What is this? Be mindful that you don't overwork yourself, but some of you are like on a journey. Some of you could be like doing a long distance travel as well, going to go see your mother. And also if some of you mothers were ill, they're getting better as well. If you are a mother, you're getting better. Your health is improving as well, because this is health energy as well. Some of you are stepping into like a streamlining of like, because when we talk about distance in the world, if we're talking about spiritual, which we are because we're doing a tarot reading, this is talking about somebody finally on their right path. The Empress and the Hierophant, it don't get no better than that. And that's actually a good match. More than the Emperor and the Empress. The Empress with the Hierophant, this is talking about a self and someone who is in like their niche, in their career, in their life journey. They can see it clearly in their healing. So it's like some of you have healed a past life issue of, or just an issue in this lifetime. Like, I don't know where I'm going, but you're going down the right path. You're heading in the right direction. Now, whether you're making money from it or not, that's a whole different thing. But when we talk about the reason why you were put here in this lifetime, for you to be on your journey, it's never thought of in the amount of currency. Yes, currency is an energy, but you can't even be in the correct, sometimes if you're not in your highest vibration, and then you wonder why the money is slow. But if you are on your right path and the money is slow, then maybe, just hear me out, not everyone was meant to be a millionaire, but that does not mean you're less successful. But it's like with the Empress, and if you're showing up here as the Empress, this means that all your needs and wants are taken care of anyway. So it's like you're on your right path. Stop looking at, somebody needs to stop looking at the dollar amount. Because then, and the Ace of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck any damn way. You see what I'm saying? I was just talking to somebody about that. I'm about to rant. I'm about to do it. I had someone telling me earlier, they was like, oh, I make $100,000 a year, and they only have a $3,000 and they want to leave their whatever they're doing. That just shows me right there that you don't like what you're doing, because a lot of people would love to be making $100,000 a year. You're doing it just for the money. And if you keep doing things just for the money, you're going to keep moving and you're going to keep disliking, you're going to keep finding something to complain about. Stop doing things just for money. Do it because you love it, because it's your soul's calling, because it feels right. It feels right to be in this space. A lot of you are going to step into that energy this weekend of, it feels right to be in this space. Because when I'm in this space, my bills are paid on time. I do what I want to do. You're drinking water, you're hydrated, you're happy. You're not even worried about the direct deposit hitting, because you know it's going to come, because you're going to do it regardless if it hits or not. But it's going to come. But it feels, something about it feels right being in this space. It's a totally different story. So yet and still, we're not saying let people dick you over and not get paid for whatever it is that you do, of course. But don't let that be the main focus, is my point. All right. Let's go into the second decan of Gemini. You ever talk to somebody like that? You be like, girl, shut up. Like, that means you don't like what you're doing. And if you don't like what you're doing at that amount and you're doing it, then you sold your soul. If we're going to keep it a stack, but nobody's going to tell the truth about that. It's like, okay, so congratulations, you sold your soul for $1. Because now you're unhappy. Oh, you wish to make this amount of money. You making this amount of money. Now you're not happy with this amount of money. That means you're doing something that you went after something that you didn't want to do in the first place. You just went for it for the dollar amount. And that's ridiculous. But we're going to keep it real. Let's see. Second decan Gemini. What's going on with the second decan Gemini? But who am I? Just a ranter. Second decan Gemini. Speaking of, listen here. You got part of fortune increase. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. This is destiny energy. Something could have happened significant to you on Thursday, or will happen next Thursday, and I'm just telling you now. What is this for the second decan of Gemini? Yeah, y'all gotta be mindful with that. I'm sorry. If you're new to my channel, I tend to rant and go off on a tangent, but it all has to do with the reading. But be mindful of that, because what the current astrological transits that we're in, especially us being in the highest point of the age of Aquarius, your integrity, your authenticity, your humanitarianism, your humbleness should be at an all-time high to really call things in. Because as you've seen with the economy, you know, America's in, no one's making smart financial decisions. Let's just keep it a stack. Let me not actually go into the whole politics of it. But if we are the country that has the machines to print money, but you're in debt, make it make sense. That means you need to stop doing things because you're looking for a return in currency. You need to be looking for a return in energy. You see what I'm saying? Like, it just makes sense. And when you look for the return in energy, you'll always be abundant. Always. I didn't want to get political. That's all. But let me back up, because I don't know. I haven't reread the new censorship policy at YouTube yet, but I don't know what it is, so I didn't want to get political. Anyways, part of fortune increase. You got the Hermit, Knight of Cups, solo date. Some of you are taking yourself on a solo date, Five of Swords, or you need to. Seven of Cups, King of Pentacles. There could be somebody's gonna ghost you. Some of y'all, what is this? And you don't give a shit with the Two of Pentacles. You're going to get ghosted. You may get ghosted, or you may be ghosting someone this week in a heavy earth sign or a Scorpio. Number one, or you may decide to like take yourself out of the dating field, because it's like nothing's fulfilling you but yourself. Some of you have been single for a long time, but it's not to your detriment. It's actually to you getting to know yourself and what you will and what you will not take. And it's like, because you've been single, some of you, because you've been single for so long, you're able to see when someone's indecisive about you, or when they have other options, or when they're not actually stable. It's like you're going to be able to pick it up, unless you're like going on speed dating, or you're going out, putting yourself out there on like a date nap or something. Because you've been in this place of solitude, of singleness for so long, some of you need to you're like, oh my God, am I like ready for this? You're more than ready because you're going to be able to pick up the inconsistency, the people who are playing mind games, the people who are juggling, the people who are homeless romantics. Yeah, I said it, looking for a home. They need help. Some of you are going to meet somebody who you're going to have a high interest in this weekend, but it's because you had to spend that time with yourself. Especially like something about online dating. Strength card, Two of Pentacles, the strength. You might start becoming a juggler. Actually, Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. Be careful that you have a good dating life, work life balance when you do start dating whoever this person is. Could be a Sagittarius. We got Earth sign energy all up here, Scorpio energy. A couple of options. So it's like a couple of options in air. Don't get stuck on the sign, but the energies are here. You may be the juggler, but you're also going to have to start juggling your self-discipline and also managing your time better too, with the Two of Pentacles strength, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. The reason why you feel so overwhelmed is because you're juggling your time and it's not organized. Like you got to sit and really organize your time and stop wasting time as well. Outside of some type of dating thing, like you got a lot of balls, you're juggling. Pause. You're juggling a lot of items that you have going on, which is all what you asked for, and you're doing it by yourself. But be mindful of your scheduling your time because you're about to overwhelm yourself because you have so much to do and you're wasting time. Okay, so just be mindful of that. Some of you got a lot to do this weekend. Some of y'all need to take a nap before you start doing everything that you have to do. Yeah, you caught that? I was like, pause. What about the third decan Gemini? Some of y'all need to take a nap and go at it like first thing in the morning, or you need to really start paying attention to what your circadian rhythm is, especially on the weekend. Everybody doesn't like operate on the same sleep schedule and the same energy. You know what I mean? And then also start paying attention. Some of you need to pay attention to where do you focus more? So you know how some people can focus better with white noise, like with the TV on. Some people have to be in dead silent. Some of you need to call whoever raised you, like when you were a baby. Were you able to sleep through noise? Did it have to be quiet? Because that is going to play a part in you as an adult. You can retrain yourself in a different way, but something about this weekend and something that you need to do, you need to be in the space that you were in as an infant in order for you to concentrate. That's for somebody. Why are Fridays so lit on here? Because, man, I don't know. I would say because my week slows down, but that's a lie. Actually, my week speeds up on the weekend. So, I have a lot more actually to do on the weekend than I do during the week. So, I don't know. So, third decan Gemini, you guys have Black Moon Lilith. Okay, so this is talking about the Queen of Swords, talks about revenge. You. Who's coming after you? Or are you coming after somebody? Let's see. What's going on with the third decan Gemini? This is also like could be my black magic spell work card or somebody just talking down on your name card as well. So I'm going to see what this is. I hope it ain't no Dragon Narco bullshit. Shameless plug t-shirt below. Other people be trying to say they made up that word. Actually, that word came from 90s TV shows on Nickelodeon, but I digress. People be tripping me out. I made up that word. You didn't make up shit. We all grew up on TV. Relax. Like, damn. People get on my nerves. All right, so you got Judgment, Six of Cups, King of Cups, Four of Wands. I mean, some of these content creators, they stole my this, they stole my that. We were all watching Hey Dude in 92. So actually you stole it from Nickelodeon creators. Let's just keep it a stack, right? Everybody was watching Clarissa Explains It All. She came up with all type of colloquialisms. But anyhow, moving forward. So, you guys, I'm sorry. I have to laugh at people. All right, so what this has to do with you, third decan Gemini, back to your reading. You have Judgment, Six of Cups, King of Cups, Four of Wands, Eight of Swords, and the Two of Wands. I hate to scare you, and I don't want to like, oh my God, somebody's talking to me, but somebody's talking to you. Somebody's obsessed with you. Somebody knows where you live. And if this has to do with you're obsessed with something about your home or changing your home as well. don't get so, it's like somebody's so obsessed with wanting things a certain way that if it gets presented to them a different way, they're not going to know what to pick because they're not going to recognize it. This is like somebody not being adaptable enough, which was a trait of Lilith that Lilith, the story, if you know the story, that she wasn't adaptable enough to the environment, which is why she was, left in the darkness, because you had to adapt to the light. So be mindful of not being able to be adaptable and adapt to light or changes in circumstances in the next 48 hours, is what this is saying. Especially in regards to something that you call home. You know, it could be as small as you having to change your refrigerator, find the brand, you got to get a new refrigerator, now you're mad, you don't want to do it. And where are you going to store your chicken? Where are you going to store your vegetables? What are you going to do? They don't have the Samsung clear refrigerator. Are you going to be all right with a damn, what is it called? I don't even know the damn brands. Kenmore. Shit. You going to be all right? Jeez, just get the warranty. Damn. It all does the same thing. All right. Let's move on to Aries to Pisces. If you're new here, I'm a tarot reader. I'm a realist. I'm also a spiritualist. Very intuitive. I like to mix it all together. Because that's one thing I've noticed in the spiritual community is that we have lost sight of reality and we lie to ourselves. It's one thing to put your mind in a state of delusion to achieve a goal, from your dreams to become goals, to become a plan, to become reality. It's another thing to constantly live in a state of disillusion to where you forgot that the world exists and you can no longer operate in the world that exists, and you feel like you're always in a state of defensiveness and someone's always attacking you because you have not brought yourself down from the eighth realm or the seventh realm. Like sometimes you got to come back down. And I feel like a lot of, I don't know who watches me, but it's like, yes, you need to meditate. Yes, you need to astral travel. Yes, you need to speak to your ancestors, do all of those things. But you also have to remember that were put here in this physical earthly plane to live out your journey, to live out the reason why you were put on this earthly plane in this lifetime, not to stay your ass up in the 8D, the 7D all the damn time. You got to come back down, baby. Because how are you supposed to relay the message and contribute to humanity if your ass is always up in the clouds? Let's just keep it a step. Like that'd be tripping me out. Like you gotta have a good balance of spirituality, and that's what, when we talk about having that good balance of spirituality and practicality, that is what I'm talking about. You gotta have that balance, and a lot of people have lost that balance. That they always stay up in the spirituality and forget that spirituality is supposed to be applied to practicality. You have to remember that. So that's for somebody. So let's go Aries to Pisces and see what these people got going on. Mind you, this is about to get ratchet. Okay? You're welcome. Welcome to the amusement park of a Gemini. I'm all Mercury. And then I got an Aries North Node, child. I'm a Gemini Sun and Moon and a Virgo Rising and an Aries North Node, so you're welcome. All right, what's going on Gemini and Aries? So Gemini dealing with an Aries, you got the Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. It's going to take effort and consistency, but this is somebody you can build a strong foundation with, but it's going to take effort and consistency on both of your parts. Gemini dealing with the Taurus, the Hangman, and the Queen of Cups. This Taurus don't know. This Taurus, it's like this Taurus may have never felt unconditional love, or there's something of like they may not have grew up with a mom or something like that, or like they know they have a feeling for you, but they haven't been able to identify what it is because of the lack of nurturing they had growing up. So how long is this going to take? What's this Taurus going to do? Wait a minute. Five of Wands. They got to deal with some past issues. This had nothing to do with you. The Hierophant. It will end this. Okay, that's marriage right there. Two of Cups. If you give this Taurus enough space, not saying they're going to leave you alone, but you have to let them be able to recognize what a true nurturing connection is. They will, because this ends in a commitment. This ends in marriage. but they have to deal with some past issue that they grew, like something with their mom or nurturing here, or lack of it. Once they do, that person want to marry you. All right. Gemini, dealing with the Gemini. You have the Page of Cups and the Sun. Oh, this is a new Gemini. Some of y'all have a new Gemini coming in your energy. They could have a strong Leo placement or a Cancer placement here, but that's babe right there. Gemini dealing with the Cancer. You have the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Swords. This Cancer thinks you're a stone cold bitch. And they think that you may be a little, like, they think like your mood, it goes on and off, like they don't know how to take you. Some of you could be real focused on like your career or something like that. This Cancer don't know how to take you. It's like they like it. It turned them on, but they kind of scared too. So they don't know. Sorry. Gemini dealing with the Leo. You got the 10 of Wands and the 6 of Wands. This Leo is, it will be fun, but it's also a burden because this Leo, either they make you feel insecure or you make them feel insecure. So if you want to do all that, do that. Gemini and a Virgo. You got the 4 of Swords and the Empress. Somebody feels like they're not good enough for you. Gemini and a Libra. 3 of Wands and the King of Pentacles. You got, the thing about this Gemini and this Libra, that you guys were supposed to build a foundation together. With the Justice card, who fucked it up? 8 of Swords and the Death card, but somebody's going to let it be a missed opportunity with a Gemini and a Libra. Gemini and a Scorpio. 5 of Swords. And the 8 of Cups. Somebody's too mentally conflicted. This person may suffer from like depression or something like that. Sorry, but they do. Gemini and a Sagittarius. 7 of Cups, the Moon. This Sagittarius is a sneaky whore. Bastard. Sorry. I told you it's going to get ratchet. Gemini and a Capricorn. Y'all be having me my feelings for y'all. Gemini and a Capricorn. You got the Magician and the Emperor. Somebody may propose. A Capricorn may propose to a Gemini, or Gemini to a Capricorn here. You're their person. You've been their person since they met you. Gemini and an Aquarius. You have the Fool and the 5 of Pentacles. Somebody wants to take a chance. Somebody wants to leave it out in the cold. Aries season, what happens? The truth is going to be exposed in regards to this Aquarius. What's the truth? 3 of Cups and the 4 of Cups. Somebody lets the community get in their head and get in their ear with this Aquarius and Gemini. So somebody's going to walk away from it regretful because like they're letting family get involved. Keep people out your business. Gemini and a Pisces. You have the 9 of Pentacles and the Temperance. It's going to take a while, and it's going to take patience with this Pisces because this Pisces is still working on them. You guys will be great business partners as well, but this is going to be something that develops slowly over time with this Pisces. Alrighty. Well, Gemini, that's been your reading. I hope it helped you. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you made it this far. Also, click the link in the description box and join us on our class Sunday, March the 3rd at 10 a.m. It's going to be Zoom for our first birth chart analysis session. All right. If you'd like to book a personal reading, it's the same link in the description box to do that as well. You guys stay blessed, stay safe, and stay protected. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.